Approach Advance is the fourth range from Bristol-based manufacturer Bailey. Unlike their predecessors, these vans are narrower and lower to the ground, designed to tempt caravanners, I'm told, and they'll equally feel at home in one of these, as some of the layouts are very familiar. Today we're going to have a look at the 665, the daddy of the range, a 6-berth with that extremely popular thing, an end lounge. Now this 665, being a family van, actually has two lounges, one here and one at the front, which has a double dinette, so again you can sit opposite each other. The space at the rear of the van here converts into an absolutely enormous double bed, and the one at the front has 4 berths. You have a drop-down bed and you can make up the table space below. Now the seating here in this lounge is very comfortable, plenty of back support and really springy to the touch. If you're wondering why this cushion is such an unusual shape and why it doesn't just go flat there, it's because it's all part of the bed makeup mechanism. The slats pull out easily up to the front where they trace the footprint of the washroom. All very clever and a nice touch by Bailey. No, your eyes aren't deceiving you. On a £40,000 entry-level motorhome, we have an electrically operated drop-down bed. It comes down in a matter of seconds, as you can see, over the double dinette at the front, where you can have another 2 berths for sleeping, facilitated by dropping the table and rearranging the cushions in the time-honoured tradition. Now, one of the other main advantages of this kind of layout and this sociable dinette here is that you can watch people making your dinner. And turning to said kitchen, we have a circular sink, 3 gas burners, fridge with removable freezer compartment and a combination oven and grill. Plenty of stuff for motor caravan chefs to get very excited about. Storage levels are very good, task lighting is decent, and there's even a cupboard for a microwave. Bailey doesn't supply one to you, but you can buy that from a dealer and fit your own. They very thoughtfully put a plug socket in there and a little cutaway in the shelf above so that you can get the flex down there with absolutely no trouble at all. Regular internet shoppers will know all too well about having to opt out of certain things you don't want, especially when it comes to privacy controls and being inundated with loads of junk mail. Bailey has an opt-out policy on the Approach Advance range too. It's not the same kind of thing, but it concerns the factory-fitted premium pack, which for £1,190 gives you a range of goodies including concertina blinds to the cab windows, DAB radio and air conditioning. Now, you can choose not to have these, but in my opinion, I don't know why you would. I'd always have that box ticked to keep them in because I think it's very good value for money. Other specifications in the cab include the fact that we're running on a Peugeot Boxer 2.2 litre engine producing 130 bhp, a 6-speed manual gearbox, a range of safety features and a couple of very interesting driver aids like the very useful gear shift indicator. Just consider that you're bombing along a country road and you're not in the right gear, the music's on and the sound of the engine, you can't hear it, so you haven't remembered to change up. Well, a handy little light on the dashboard will tell you when to make that change to maximise your fuel economy. What's not to like about that? And this washroom is pretty cool too. Sure, it's not the biggest one you'll ever find, but it packs in everything that you need. You get a wash basin and vanity unit, a swivel cassette loo, half-length mirror, shower head, curtain on a U-track. And if you were ever wondering where the ladder goes to get the children in the top bunk, it goes on the back of this door where it clips in place, fitting very neatly around the loo roll holder. Now, the family-friendly Bailey Approach Advance 665 will cost you just under £41,000 on the road. It has an MTPLM of 3,500 kilograms, so anyone with a normal car licence can drive it, and a user payload of just under 550 kilograms, meaning that you'll be able to pack in plenty of kit into the 13 overhead lockers, numerous spaces in the kitchen, the 3/4 length wardrobe, and the ingenious storage solutions in the rear lounge. I think this van is cracking value for money with plenty of equipment inside and a layout that we know works very well for families. Although if I'm being a little bit pernickety, I think a privacy curtain between the rear lounge and the rest of the van would be quite useful in a situation where up to 6 people are sharing the space. That said, it's a fantastic proposition, and just like these brilliant sidewalls, I think if you had one of these, you'd be doing all white.